Alright, welcome everyone. My name's John. This is the Aussie Endurance Series. Tonight we've got our Hamilton RSL Porsche Cup development series along with some V8 supercar development. So we're just about to go green. Green flag. Alright, Brad in the V8 supercar did not get a very good getaway, but we'll focus on the leaders for now. Very tricky T1 here. Let's see how they go in this car. Looks like we're getting through pretty cleanly at the moment. Everyone's off to a great start. Alright, let's get back onto our leader. I see it's tripped out because it thinks it's the other leader. Roger. Alright, we're going to come with Wiley at the front at the moment with Dean chasing him down. Jamie Fleming in P3, followed by Barry Punter. So we're looking pretty tidy so far. There we go, now my buttons are working.
Code brown, code brown.
Code brown. Looks like we're all travelling so far. I'm not seeing any incidents. Alright, we've got someone off track there. Who's that? We've got 3 wide in the back. Oh, there we go. There's someone off in the background. That was a big nasty one. That looks like Matty Shanahan. Alright, bear with us. We'll get a quick replay going of that one. What's Matty done? Out wide. Oh, a bit too fast. A bit too hard on the throttle on the outside there. Might have touched the grass. But we do have fast repair, so hopefully he keeps going. So he's cracking on, so that's good news. There we go, back up with the T1. Pretty tricky chicane that one. It's not awesome if you can't get in and get out properly. It looks like we're getting through there pretty cleanly. So a bit of a jump around in the autos. Matty's dropped down. We should see him coming into the pits. 125. Yeah, him and Phil Whitman both came into pits. Got their fast repairs. Alright, who we got on track? Everyone's all line of steering for the moment as they find their place in amongst the field. We've got Jared Eastman in here at the moment. Looks like they're all hanging on pretty well. Let's jump on board. Let's see how that looks like. Might be a bit of a dark race tonight. I don't see the track lights coming on yet. We're definitely in the sunset. It's currently 6:50 PM in game. Very tricky corner this last one. Alright, everyone's still going really well. I think Matty is still cruising around as well. So yeah, Matty's still going, so his car can't be too damaged. And he did make that move on Phil. How's our V8 supercar going? Oh, he's in the middle of the pack there, like on his own, but he's there. Oh, we just missed a move.
Sorry fellas, that was my fault.
Alright, we've had a fair bit just happen there.
Good, mate.
Let's just try and recap on what just happened there. So we've got Jonathan Akers off track. This is T1. Oh, yep, bit deep. Gets tangled up. And looks like a few others get tangled up in that one with him. This should be the same incident here, I believe. This is with Jared Eastman now. Yep, so he was just the first in queue. Jason would have been in that one as well. Let's just triple check. Yeah, then Ilias comes through on the back. Alright, let's get back onto the leaders. So Dean's taking the lead off Wiley, or Willie. Some pretty narrow camera angles here. So it looks like he's pulling away. Oh, what's happened to Wiley? Alright, so it looks like Wiley's maybe got a slowdown or something there, or just got a bit off pace there. Still cruising on. We're building a bit of a gap here now, so the field's starting to spread out. We've got an hour-long race tonight. One fuel stop with the amount of fuel, but no mandatory stops. Don't need to take tyres or anything. Just needs to top up the tank to get to the end. And a pretty tight back from who's in front of Dean. From Jason. Oh, what's going on my camera? Sorry. So Wiley's come back at Dean again, so he's obviously found his pace again. Making a good move into this larger second chicane area. Look at those cars in the background, that's cool. And welcome in the chat. We can see chat, so if you want to say hi, you're welcome to. Just gotta keep reminding myself to check it because it's not in my usual spot. Oh, Donald Pittman's had an issue. Has he dropped down the order? He has. All right, let's go and have a look quickly at what happened to Don. Oh, a little bit quick into there. Oh, yep, and got loose. Not a major one, that's an easy one. Probably wouldn't be backing up on track, but he gets across, no worries. Alright, no real drama there. V8 Supercar's now racing him. We should see what the pace difference is down here. So let's jump on with that V8 Supercar behind. So the V8 doesn't have the corner speed or the corner grip that the Porsche Cup does, but it does have the horsepower. So it's a good drag race down the straights, but they just can't hang on through the corners, so they lose a lot of time through there. In this case, he's losing probably about 3 seconds by the looks of it per lap. And that seems pretty consistent across the board. So you should see him close in here. So the gap here now is 1.4. Let's see how much he can close up this gap. 1.3, 1.2, 1.1. Oh, he's flying now. What's the speed difference? 280. You can't see the speed on the Porsche. That's unfortunate. But yeah, that V8 Supercar really powers down the straights. Alright, let's jump back onto the leaders. Hey Sam, welcome in the chat. Alright, so once again we got a 4-car breakaway, probably a 3-car breakaway with Barry lingering in the back there. If he can get back on that toe, he'll catch back up again, but he'll need those leaders to really start to battle again. But Wiley and Dean are really going at it, which is good to see. And then they got Barry just lingering in the background there. Jamie's doing really well, actually hanging on to the back of those lead two. And then there's a second train with Jared leading the way. Jared, Jason, Johnson and Elias. Or Ilias. Sorry mate, I still don't know how to say your name properly. And then a small pack behind them. Alright, so everyone's panning out pretty well. Let's get into the... let's jump on with Jamie and have a look into T1. Looks like Dean wants to have a look. Takes a lot of patience, these cars and these braking zones, especially the long ones. It's really easy to to pinch your wheel if you try and brake too hard, too early, too late, etc. But it's also easy to underdo the braking. So you can see here Jamie's lost a bit of time to the head. So it's a good combination that you need to work on. So I'll stay with Dean and Wiley for now. They're having a really good battle. But we won't forget the guys behind. So you might see a bit of yellow flash up every now and then. That's not an incident happening, it's just an off track and things like that. Looks like our lonely V8 supercar has got himself some traffic again. Oh no, the track map just made it look a lot tighter than that, but that's alright. We'll jump back onto the leaders. Everyone going super wide out of that last corner exit back there. I don't know what corner it even is. So yeah, if you're new to iRacing and you're an Australian, New Zealand resident or interested in the Oceania region by any means, you're more than welcome to come race with us in AES. We'll give you a link to the Discord where you can get all the information that you need. There you go. That's a link to the Discord in the chat. So we've got a few exciting events coming up. We've got our Anzac Day special event, which is usually an Anzac 6-hour. But this year we're going to go with a solo event initially, and if we get the numbers that we're after, then we'll move it to a teams event. So yeah, promoting our Anzac Day event on April 27th. It's going to be a full day event, Australian Eastern Standard Time, from 8 AM to 6 PM. And it's going to be a club style day with street cars. Like the cars we're using in game is going to be like your rookie class TCR and GT4 sort of cars, but they're all going to be down tuned. So they're going to be much slower. Probably add a bit of weight and whatnot to try and make them a bit heavier. And yeah, just make them fun. It's a charity event raising money for Veteran Gaming Australia. So a really good cause. Alright, let's jump back to Jared and his battle pack. Yeah, it looks like everyone's just lying astern, maybe just fuel saving, working each other out, trying to find, where to overtake, where their weaknesses are in that. It's a long race, 1 hour long, so we've still got 47 minutes to go. Ooh, as I'm seeing Ilias dropping off the order, so let's go and have a quick look at that. Alright, what happened to Dugan? Ah, that transition. So that's an easy one. Let's talk about this one real quick. So we'll jump back on board. So you come in, a little bit wide, too much throttle, whips back on him, around he goes. It's such a common thing. Sounds like he stalled it. No, he's got it going again. The tricky spot, good backup, good awareness, that's for sure. Hey Tim, yeah, one supercar, he's having fun out there. Where is he? What's he doing? There he is. Let's make sure I'm live. There we go. Yeah, Nathan Tapp, he keeps getting stuck at work, so that's alright. So the V8 Supercar series, they'll just do their own thing, and they're just learning how to drive the car. Very early braking zone, that one. But next week we'll take these things to Bathurst, so we should get quite a few more V8 Supercar drivers next week. So yeah, Monday night next week, Bathurst, Mount Panorama in this series, so that should be a load of fun. Alright, let's jump back on our leaders. So while he's starting to pull away a little bit, Jason's got himself a time penalty, I think. Maybe a slowdown. So we're on Jason there now. So he's going to have to wash that off, or he's going to get himself in trouble. As Dean moves all the way up onto Wiley. So not sure if Wiley, not sure if Willie Had a mistake there somewhere. He's got to go ultra defensive now as they go too wide through the last corner. Really good battle, really good respect. But this will bring Jamie back in. He'll be licking his chops. Let's jump on board with Jamie as he watches them go. Lifts off early, bit of fuel saving. Oh, a little bit deep at the last moment there. It gets out nicely. So really hangs on to that lead. But they brought Jamie back up into it, and then also Barry's also just lurking there behind. Just doing his thing, keeping up his pace. Looks like Matty Shanahan is making the moves. Oh, bit of an exit blunder there. So Matty just a bit too much throttle on, and poor Don getting caught up. So let's have a quick look at that. So it's a bit tight, bit deep, bit too much throttle, and poor Don's like, oh no. Alright, we're back live again. Alright, let's jump on back onto these leaders. But that happens, that's racing. You've always got to account for what the car ahead of you is doing. And sometimes they make mistakes, and you've got to have that 10% left. And you've got to be able to react in time. Oh, as Dean has another look here. It's not a good angle for you guys. Oh, they're back and forth, back and forth. While he's having to really defend. Again, Jamie's licking his chops behind, thinking, come on you two. Do something, let me through. Here we go again, back in the T1. Oh, while he's deep. Dean gets a good run around the outside. Should make the move here. Jamie's right there as well. Still too wide, still going at it. Barry's caught up now. I think Jared's also closed the gap as well to these four. Look at this, 2 by 2. Jeez, how's this going to pan out? Barry thinks better of it. Leaders are still going at it. This is such a good battle. I really hope I'm not doing Dean any discredit if he's got a livery that's not loading for me. Alright, let's jump on with Wiley. So I'm not sure how this tyre model works on this car exactly. I'm not a Porsche Cup person. If it's anything like the V8 supercar or any of these other modern cars, tyre models, they're really good early on and then they drop off progressively. So every lap you're burning off fuel, so you should be getting quicker, but the tyres get worse. So it sort of balances out. Well, we've got someone in pit lane. That might be the safety car, but well, he's going at it again. Oh, that's too late. Well, they got a really good run then. As Jared's dropping down the order a bit. I'm not sure if that was an overtake. Yeah, Jared's dropping down the order. What's going on here? Oh, he's decided to pit. I didn't see a tow, so I'm pretty sure this is a strategic pit, so he just might be trying to get out of the pack. Let's get back on these leaders. Matty Shanahan looks like is Matty pitting as well? Yep, Matty's pitting as well. So a few of them are starting to pull the trigger and get into the pits. Not sure of their fuel. I think they have 60 litres to start this race. But yeah, this lead pack is going off. What do we got? We've now got 5 on the lead train. Who's caught up there? That's Jonathan Akers is caught up to the back of these guys with all the battling. It's cool to see. And then John McHenry lingering in the background there. He's one to watch as well. He'll catch up pretty quick if these guys keep battling. Yeah, he's just cruising there, just watching and hunting. Then there's a bit of a gap back there to who's that? Jason. And Greg as well. And then quite a big gap back to Phil. So Phil got tangled up early on with some of the others, and a few of these guys have started pitting now. So Barry's really all over the back of Jamie now. So he's got that toe finally. And Jonathan Akers is saying, hey John. Alright, can Barry make this move stick? He has. Jamie's got out of it, thought better of it. And it looks like Wiley's really starting to check out a little bit on Dean, sorry. So not sure if Dean's backed off the pace to maybe save some fuel, or maybe he just realised he was pushing too hard so his tyres were getting a bit hot, not sure. Or in any case, actually Willie might have just done his best lap, so maybe he's just picked up his pace. And the others are going to try and keep up now, but the battle's back here between Barry, Jamie and Jonathan. This is now the battle for the final podium spot. Alright, looks like we've had an incident. I'm just going to go a quick check off in a replay. So this is Don again. So same corner. So he's really struggling to find his braking mark in this corner. So that's something for Don there. Yeah, just got to brake early in these cars. You can't really carry that speed too late. And you got to pull that car up. And then just checking what happened earlier. Same corner. Yeah, similar incident. Just a little bit too much speed. And then trying to pinch that brakes at the last second. Alright, back on our leaders. Back live again. So Dean's still dropping off. Jared is on the back of Dugan, so there's a nice close little battle here as well. So I think up to P9 have all pitted now. So they're good to the end. With about 37 minutes left on the race. We should see Jared make a pretty good move here on Elias. Well, we might leave this one for a second because these guys at the front. So this is the battle for third. We've got Barry, Jamie and Jonathan. Oh, looked like Jamie got a bit wide then, a bit sideways, but might have just been the camera angle. Line of stern again. Go back to Jared. So Jared's faking the look, faking the move. Put Dugan under pressure, make him watch his mirrors. I think Elias is learning not to do that. I think his racecraft's really picked up a lot. He won't be worried about Jared behind too much. He'll just know that some stage Jared will come through under tow with the amount of tow that these cars produce. And he'll use that to help get himself to the end. Or Dean's got to slow down. I need to clear that before he gets himself a black flag. Let's see him wash that off. He'd be pretty clever to come into pits now, actually, if he's got a black flag. Looks like he's going to stay out. Alright, he's cleared that now. Alright, these guys are really close now, and they've brought... Who's that? John McHenry's finally caught up. Jared did make that pass on Dugan as well, but we'll stay with this for the moment. Oh no, these guys are caught up to Dean. That's what's happened. So that's Dean at the front. The front of this 4-pack. So Dean's slowing up. What's his pace? 151.9. So yeah, his pace is dropping off, while these guys behind seem to be getting faster. But that could be lap by lap as well. It's not always respective of their true pace. Oh, of course, Dean had to slow down. That's me not remembering what happened 2 seconds ago. So there you go. John McHenry's put himself a slowdown now as well. So he'll have to be careful of that. Make sure he clears it. But yeah, this is our battle at the moment. Between John, Jamie and Barry. And this is now for still for P3. Dean's looking pretty comfortable in P2 with Willie up in P1. Starting to pull away now. Jamie's trying to unsettle Barry by the looks of it. Starts showing the nose. Again, that same strategy, make him watch his mirrors and hopefully he makes a mistake. Oh, okay, so Barry's pitting. That was just bad timing. And now Johnson's got the opportunity here to make the move on Jamie, which looks like he'll make. Nice and easy move in the T1. As Barry starts tumbling down the order in pits. John McHenry's pulled the pin as well, coming to pits. So Greg starts coming on through, but Greg hasn't pitted yet either. That's a different angle, we didn't have that before. So yeah, it's cruising on through. Race is progressing nice. We haven't had any incidents to deal with yet, so we've got Sam Smith in race control tonight. Just keeping an eye on everything, but he's just having a chilling time at the moment. Looks like Jared's come out. Sorry, John McHenry's come out right behind Jared. I need to wait for my timings to update because nothing's live at the moment. All my CPU issues. So Jared's jumped from P10 to about P8, I think, at the moment. Maybe P9. But again, they've all come back out into a really good little battle here. As we still see Jamie putting a lot of pressure on Jonathan. This is our biggest pack at the moment. Oh, someone's off. Jared's a little bit wide on that corner, but he hangs onto it. Well, here we go. Jamie making the move on Jonathan, T1. Gets the run down. Oh, Jason's had a moment. We'll go and have a look at that in a second. Alright, let's have a quick look at what happened to Jason here. So coming down. Oh, what's happened here? Forgot where he was, maybe trying to set up his pit stop. That's an easy mistake to make. Let's make sure the rejoin's all good. Yep, nice and wide. Perfect. So he'll come into pits and use his fast repair. That'll keep him in the race. Alright, let's jump back on this battle. No, they're all in the pits. Alright, so we've got all our pit cars coming in. Let's jump on someone who's actually on track. Here we go. Make sure we're alive. Alright, it's all happening. Look at this. Oh, wow. Someone just went flying. Jared Eastman, what were you doing, buddy? Let's just have a real quick look what happened to Jared then. Jumping on board. I just missed his braking mark. Let's just go back a little bit further, sorry. Jumping on board. He's watching the pack. Didn't brake late, just maybe not hard enough. Oh, just sent it through there. That was clever. That was really clever. avoid the incident. And then while we're on the replay, we've got Jason had another mistake here. Oh, just a pinch of the brakes. Just coming into that T1. So it looks like we're starting to get a few mistakes coming through. This is what happens in these longer races. So it's a full hour race. Jason had to really back off then to clear that. Alright, so Jonathan Akers still chasing down Jamie. It's not quite in pouncing range just yet. And then also Dugan is chasing down Phil. Is Phil pitted? Phil's not pitted yet. Okay. Neither is Dugan, actually. So these two are battling for position. Let's jump on our race leader for a moment. So Willie's starting to check out here. He's got nearly a 4-second gap. He hasn't pitted yet, but he's just running as far as he can. And we've got a really good battle happening here. Oh, they're all in the pits. There we go. So Phil and Elias have come into pits together. Oh, someone went too far. Who was that? Car behind, 1 sec. Who's that behind him? Phil overshot his pit box a little bit. Unlucky, mate. Alright, make sure we're alive. There we go. Alright, John's still chasing down Jamie. He's got Brad Friendly behind in the V8 supercar, but he's laps down now. I'm not sure if Brad has pitted or not. I need to find that data somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yep, he pitted on lap 13. So yeah, Brad's just cruising, doing his own thing in his V8 supercar. Just mind his own business. Oh, well, he's got a black flag. What's he done? Oh, speeding in pits, I reckon. I reckon he sped in pits. Unlucky. That's going to be huge. He had such a good gap then too. As all our front runners look like they're starting to come into the pits now. We've got Jamie in here. We've got Jonathan, and we've got Dean, and what was our race leader, Willie. He's got himself a black flag there, unfortunately. Alright, so it looks like Dean's taken over the lead of the race, got now the pit stops first. Followed by Jamie, followed by John. And then we'll have to see what Willie's penalty is there. I think it might be a drive-through, it could be a stop and go, I'm not sure. But that's really unlucky for Willie. He's dominated this race. Had a really good battle with Dean at the front. But yeah, that really sucks. But he'll get back into it. Alright, so Dean resumes the lead of the race. We've got Donald Pittman putting pressure on fellow friend Elias at the moment. So these two have been doing a lot of work together in VGA, Veteran Gaming Australia, which is good to see. Oh. Elias came back into pits for some reason. Do you not take fuel or something? Oh, I'm not sure what's happened there. I didn't see that he had a penalty. Alright, while he's back out on track. Where's he come out? He's come back out. Oh, my timings aren't updating. Bear with me. He's in P8. I can update this real quick on my end. There we go. Show me some live timings. There we go. Now I can keep track of it. Alright, so while he's in P8. Black flag again. Not sure what's happening there, but we can... I'm sure Sam's keeping a close eye on it. Making sure that not any technical issues or anything. He's probably just ignored a slowdown, or maybe it's still a flow on from that pit stop error. Yeah, it doesn't take much to, unfortunately, to go from first to mid-pack in this situation. So he gets a move on Greg. But we'll see what he does here. Probably has to come back into pits for a drive-through, I reckon. This is definitely something. No, he's staying out, so he's got 3 laps to clear that, so maybe he'll try and get up as far as he can before he comes back in. Alright, looks like Greg's about to make the move. I know it's on Wiley, so he's just keeping that close. So Jared Eastman just up the road, putting pressure on Barry now. This is for P5. It's a good little battle. Let's jump on board. We've got about 24.5 minutes left in the race, so... Oh, that was a very late... Well, maybe not. I feel like that was a bit late there. If he broke a bit earlier, he might have got that turn in a bit earlier and could have got a better exit, but he seemed to have held that pretty well. It's our closest battle on track, so we'll hang on to this for a minute. Got to get a nice flow through here. Try and avoid those sausage curbs because they really upset the car. But you've got to hit that last one, otherwise you don't get it tight enough. You've got to be really careful on throttle. Looks like he's going to get a good move here now. I don't know what straight you would even call this one, but he's up the inside. Looks like he's going to hold on to it. Barry thinks better of it, but he knows he can get the run out of this corner and get the run back in the T1. He's sitting real tight on him now. There we go, makes the move back in the T1. Easy run down. What's Jared going to do here? Is he going to stay wide or is he going to tuck in? There you go, he's going to tuck in. Smart choice. Oh, I see Phil has had an issue. We'll just give him a second to get going and then we'll go and check out what happened to Phil. So Phil's coming down to that last chicane. Oh, there's those sausage curbs, exactly as we were talking about. Let's jump on board and have a look at what that looks like. So coming around, a bit tight here. Really upset the car. I'm sorry, Phil. I think I just cursed you through commentator's curse. Unintentionally talking about other people, and you decided to show us a good example of what can happen. Let's jump back on here. And also Jason as well. Jason's putting a lot of pressure on Greg. There's Wiley's yellow flag somewhere for some reason. Looks like Jared's making the move again. Jared's the one on the outside. No, he's not. He's the one behind. So Barry's still ahead at this stage. A really good battle. Gene's trying to get the move done here as well. Nut thinks better of it. So they all tuck in. Alright, Jared's having another go wherever he is, the last corner. This time he's decided that he's going to wait for the front straight, so maybe he thinks he can pull away a little bit. So he's got the run this time, maybe he thinks he can pull away in the second sector or somewhere. So if he makes the overtake here, can he pull it up? He does. A little bit deep, but he's got it going. Let's jump on board with Barry now and see what he's looking at. It's an interesting spot to have a go, but he's just trying to put pressure on Jared. Wants to make Jared watch his mirrors again, make him make that mistake. But Jared's too savvy. He's like, nah, mate. As soon as I hear clear left, I'm gone. I'm turning in. Now he's trying to make that. Try and create that distance. Oh, I see yellow. No, that's just these guys running off track. Man, there's so much to look at when you're broadcasting in race control. There's just screens everywhere. It's good fun though. Yeah, it's real tight to those sausage curbs there and gets a good exit. Barry just as good, but probably Jared is a little bit better there, but Barry's going to have the toe here. He'll get the run down to the final corner. Very early on the downshifts. You got to be careful with that, because if you've got a rearward brake bias, you can pinch the rears on the compression lockup. So you got to make sure you have that brake bias balance for how you drive the car, for how heavy you are on the braking, how early or how late you downshift. There's a lot to it. These cars aren't easy to drive, and it's a constant balance game where you're constantly changing the balance of the car to suit the conditions. Oh, Jared, no! A little bit too keen on the exit. We're just talking about balance, and you overdid it. Alright, let's have a quick look at that. Oh, I'm still in replay mode. Alright, so he's in the car. That just went on him, didn't it? Just went on him. Interesting. Alright, we're back live again. So it looks like Jared's got Dugan behind him at the moment. He had an extended pit lane visit, so I'm not sure what happened there, whether he might have had a bit of damage but didn't have the fast repair selected or something, so I'll have to catch up with him at the end of the race. He's not out of it yet. He's in P12 out of 13. He's got Phil up the road, 9 seconds up the road, so if he keeps his head down and hits his marks, he can definitely close that gap and try and claim that P11, but same for Phil. If he keeps his head down and hits his marks, he can try and maintain that gap back to Dugan. So we've got 18 minutes left on the race. We'll jump on in with our leader for a moment. Let's jump on board for a lap, if I can find the right button. Oh, second gear into the first chicane. Quite a few are using first gear to help with the rotation. So that might mean he's got a really rearward brake bias and he doesn't need that extra gear to get the rotation. Or he just likes to have that upper gear to try and get a bit better power down on the exit and not light it up like Jared did. And he's a bit later on the downshift as well, so yeah, it says to me that his brake bias is a bit more rearward than the others. Yeah, I can't see any of that data on his screen, so how's his lap times going? 51.8. Willie's still on 50.9, so Willie's definitely still the quickest out there. He's got a fair way to go to catch back up. He's 29 seconds off the leader. So that suggests that he had I'm not sure how he cleared that penalty. 30 seconds, probably a drive-through here. So it sounds like he just had a drive-through. As we come around the last corner, third gear, nice and wide. Progressively get the power down, let it wash out. Looks like Dean's a bit tighter through there, so that might be contributing to his pace, or I might be detracting from his pace, I'm not sure. But that's a lap around Monza with our leader, with our current leader. He's pulling away from Jamie behind, so that's the gap back there to Jamie, about 4 seconds. And then Jamie's got the same gap back to Jonathan Akers, another 4 seconds. And then John McHenry sitting in P4, so he's climbed up a few. He's up 9 spots, so he mustn't have qualified too well, or maybe didn't qualify at all. So there's not really any battles on track at the moment, but we could probably find a couple of cars together. Phil's about to get caught by Barry behind. So Phil's been progressing really well. He's only 0.7k, so he's one of our lower rated drivers, but he's definitely learning a lot. And he's really come a long way. His confidence is really grown, which is good. He's only 20 seconds off Don in front, so if Don has a mistake, he's got the ability there to take that P10 off him. But no, he's got good car control. Listen to that. Progressive throttle. It's good to see. And I think Wiley's pushing hard because I just saw a yellow then, so he's trying to get the most out of each corner. But that is renowned, that corner before. Oh, Don, what's happened there? Alright, Don's had a bit of a mistake. I think I've cursed Don by the looks of it. Let's go and have a quick look what happened. Alright, we're in the last corner here. Oh, a little bit wide. And a little bit too much speed, maybe. Let's have a closer look at that one. Alright, we're jumping on board now. So he's braking at the right spot. So that's an interesting one. So I'm not sure if it was the downshift that cost him that one, or if maybe he just broke that a little bit harder because he was going deeper. But by the looks of it, to me, I think Don's not braking hard enough, early on enough. So that might be something we work on with Don behind the scenes. And looks like Dugan's also just had a mishap. What's that done? So Phil's jumped up 6 seconds to Don now. Let's jump on board with Ilias here now. So he's at the back of this pack. Oh, he's just run deep. Yeah, that wasn't a crash. I'm not sure why they came up with a crash. Oh, there's a bit happening here. Let's get live again. Jared and Barry are going at it. Greg did have a moment there as well, but we'll come back to that as we watch this battle unfold. Make sure I'm live. So Barry's last lap was a 154, so he did a slow lap. Not sure if he had a slowdown or something, or just a bad lap, and then that's given Jared the opportunity to close back up. Willie Behair, if I can talk, Willie behind has just set the fastest lap of the race with 150.7. We've got quite a pack here. We've got some lap cars in amongst some pace cars, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Jared on the outside. No, Jared up the inside, my apologies. As Barry does the same move as they were doing before, back and forth between the last corner and the first corner. Barry will get the exit down, get the run down, use that side draft. Use that side draft just to get that little bit, pull Jared back, and he'll get through. There we go, he goes through again. Jared said gives him nice and plenty of room. And through they go. So I just noticed Willie's jumped on this battle as well, so he's that car behind. So he's caught up to these guys, flying around. He was 2 seconds quicker that last lap, actually 3 seconds quicker. So these guys battling is bringing everyone else up into the field. So quite a little battle pack here at the moment. Alright, just before we get to the straight, we'll just have a real quick look at what happened to Greg before. So it looks like we're coming down to the final corner. Oh no, T1, sorry. Yeah, it looks like he just got it wrong. That's alright, we'll get back on this battle. Oh, so Wiley's made the move on Jared. So he would have made that pretty easy back there. Now he's going to try and make the move on Barry. And I wonder if Jared can stay close and take advantage of these two. And get the run here and also follow him through. Let's jump on board with Jared as he watches it unfold. Yeah, there he goes. He's following Willie. Oh, don't make it 3 wide. Jeez. Not with 10 minutes left to go. That's a last lap move. Alright, so you got Wiley on the left in the orange, Barry on the right in the blue. Barry gets the exit. Wiley tucks in and Jared tucks in behind. Looks like Dugan's also caught up to the back of Phil. But we'll come back to that. This battle is on. Jared's having a look. Nah, pulls back in, thinks better of it. Oh, hang on, Willie got through there. Oh, I'm not sure he made that happen. He must have made the corner. The problem with nighttime racing, you can't tell who's who until you get up next to them. But yeah, Barry's definitely got a lot of pressure from Jared at the moment. Ah, my mistake. It was Barry that was in the orange car, but Willie was in the blue car. Right, so Willie got the exit out of T1, and that's where he made the move on Barry. And then Jared's now trying to keep up. Oh, and there goes Barry off track. I'm not seeing any incidents, so it wasn't a bump and run, so that's good. So he's gifted that place to Jared, who Jared now has to deal with the pack ahead. So Jared's got a lap car in front of him. Let's see how he manages this. It should focus on a good exit here. There we go. Looks like Don goes wide just to cost that bit of time, dot him through comfortably. Now see if Jared can catch up to Willie ahead. A lot of F. Oh, he's off track, pushing hard. So he's really trying to push the catch up here, but you're better off just trying to hit your marks. Again, tricky corner that one. A little bit sideways, but he handles it. Looks like Dugan's made the pass on Phil. Jared's pushing here. He's got to be careful not to push too hard, but he's doing enough to keep up, staying that toe. But toe is what really matters. It'll keep you going. Really early on the brakes. Oh, Jared late on the brakes. Same mistake Barry made a moment ago, so might be losing a bit of focus there as he lets Barry back through again. So it's all happening. So this is currently the battle for P5. John McHenry's also catching up just up the road to Jonathan Akers by the looks of it. Yeah, about half a second that last lap. But we'll stay on this battle here because it's going off at the moment. They'll be line and train, but here we go. Ellio's trying to make the move on Don. You watch both trains here. No one's pulling out when the car's ahead, but these guys are laps down, but it's still going at it, so good to see they got someone to battle on track. So that's for position 10. So it looks like Phil's dropped out of a little bit. Let's jump back on these guys again. So Jared's putting a lot of pressure on Barry at the moment. That's it, lift off early, match that speed of the car ahead. Brake that little bit later. Oh, bit of a step out then. Got to be careful. No, he gets it down well. Not only that, John
John
McHenry's...
in front of door, mate.
Cheers, mate.
There you go, John Akers telling John McHenry, you go, mate. You're quicker than me. There we go. Easy move into T1. Oh, round Barry goes. What happened there? Gonna make a safe reach, safe. We're in the final corner here. Yeah. Just gonna make a call out, but we don't need to. And he's going again. Unlucky. All right, let's go and see what happened there. All right, so this is the lead up. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Unlucky. Hold your brakes. That's it. And then a safe rejoin. All right, let's get that live again. So Dugan and Pittman here, still going at it. They're our closest battle on track at the moment, battling for P10.
Thanks, mate.
As Jonathan Akers gives up the spot to McHenry. We've got 3 minutes left in the race.
Held you up through a scar, eh?
We've got 3 minutes left in the race. Probably
catch up to Dean.
2 more laps. Might just mute those guys just so they're not. I think that one does it. Alright. So we'll see if Dugan can... Oh, as he runs off track. Unlucky. So he's got to go wide here and just give this up.
Thank you for letting me through, PJ.
And there you go, Phil gets that position back. So now Dugan's got a lot of work to do again here to catch up. And Jared's still keeping the back of Willie here. He's still keeping that toe, so they'll keep him catching up every lap. He's just got to just find that consistency and that pace together. They're doing pretty equivalent lap times, 151.4s each. Oh, no, you pinch of the brakes there. Oh, a little bit wide on exit. Not too much.
Wait for you, John.
There you go. That was unfortunate. You can see he's
Thanks,
pushing
Brad.
hard. As I think John McHenry's getting let through by Brad. That's it. So Brad now V8 supercar. Yeah, see how much slower he is through the corners here, but let's see how much he catches up down the straight. Third gear, gets a third gear, hammer down. 1.2. I think he's letting the car behind through as well. Yep.
Cheers, Johnny.
Alright, this would be a good tell here, so easy on the throttle. Third gear again, fourth gear, here we go. 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5. Oh, look at the time he's taken out of him. Look at that difference in pace. It'd be pretty cool to see a few more V8s on track. Especially a few more guys who race these V8s often and just show these Porsche Cup how it's done. Now looks like Brad's having fun out there. Alright, let's jump on with Dugan because he's starting to catch back up to Phil here. I think that's Phil on the right in the orange and blue. Phil trying to break the toe. There can't be too many laps left. Maybe 2 more laps, this one and 1 more. Oh, he's struggling. Yeah, really struggling just then to pull that up. Looks like Jason's got to slow down as well. We'll be trying to wash that one off. Yeah, look how slow he's going in the corner here. Let that time tick off. There it goes, all clear. Alright, well there's no battles on track at the moment, so let's jump onto our leader. Back on the Dean, let's get a nice close camera view. So this could be the last lap. Let's see what flag we've got flying here. Where's our flag marshal? Oh, there we go. Well done, Dean. P1. Well done. Second place, we've got, not the safety car, we've got Jamie Fleming in P2. Well done, mate. Up 3 spots. John McHenry in P3, up 10 spots. Well done, mate. Really good drive. And Jonathan Akers brings home in P4. Really good battles in there, all through and through. Brad comes through in his V8 supercar. Well done for getting to the end. Well done, mate. We've got Wiley, gets back up to P5. Great comeback drive.
Couldn't catch ya.
And Jared Eastman.
Well done, Jamie.
Has he crossed the line?
I thought you were going to start after the pit stop. You were sort of tracking
Don Pittman's in the pits. Jason Archer in P7.
Yeah, catches and losers and catches.
Where's Barry? There we go. Barry in P8.
Before the end of it, he had too much for me.
Bloody safety car, get out of the way.
Good race, guys. Thanks for that.
P9, we've got Gene. So he's still cruising around the track. Donald Pittman in P10.
Everyone, feel free to jump into the Discord channel, chat about the race afterwards. Thank you everyone who turned up. Great fun.
Oh, I know why it's not muting. There we go. It's because I'm still on the other channel. Okay, cool. All right. And that's our race done. Well done to Dean on the win. Got some well-deserved victory burnouts going. Let's jump on board here with him. Yeah, that's a good angle. Well done, Dean. Hey, Nathan. Yeah, only one supercar. Oh, good, mate. Yeah, with you and Joel away, you were our 2 main supercar guys in Joblin. So all 3 of you guys are out at the moment. So that is what it is. Well done again, John McHenry on P3, doing some really nice burnouts. Need some more stadium lights around here. Nice one. And then who's this behind him? Oh, no, as they tow up the field. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for coming along tonight. We'll wrap it all up there. We'll jump back on Dean's last lap. And we'll just get him in a nice slow motion there. There we go. Let's get a nice close angle. Probably can't do it, actually. Let's get a chase camera. Fix up so we can try and see his car. What's happening? There we go. All right. No, good race tonight. Really clean. Sam didn't have to do any RC tonight, which is good to see. A couple of minor mishaps, which is always going to happen in this car. It's such a tricky car to drive. And at a track like this, it doesn't suit these non-ABS cars because you've got such long braking zones. So it's so easy to pinch a tyre, pinch a brake, and just lose that momentum in the corner. And then, you know, if you get your entry wrong, you're more likely to get your exit wrong as well. So being a bit tight or a bit deep, it tightens up the exit, and then you try and get the power down and the rear end lights up, as we saw with a few of the guys. And also those sausage curves, they're lethal as well. You come in a bit less speed, get a little bit more grip than you were expecting, and then you come in a bit tighter and hit those curbs, and it really upsets the car. And once it goes, it goes. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. If you're not already, you can join us in our Aussie Endurance series. I'll re-grab that link for everyone. So we're an open series for as a development league for Australian New Zealand drivers. We're here to cater in the GT 4 Series Rookie Series, sponsored by Veteran Gaming Australia, and we've got our Porsche Cup along with V8 Supercar Series here tonight, sponsored by the Hamilton RSL. All right, thanks everyone. We'll wrap it up there. Next race is Wednesday night in the Rookie Dev Series. And we are at, where are we at this week? We're coming up to Gillies Villeneuve, so that'll be interesting. Probably not a popular track, so numbers might be a bit low. But yeah, no, it's been a good series. The GT4's been really fun to drive, really good close battles as well. So it's been really enjoyable for the drivers. So it just depends on the track each week on how many numbers we get. But the more the better. The more we have, the more battles we have, and the more people we have to race. And yeah. All right, thanks everyone. And we'll catch you all next time.